Okay, I'm coming again. Coming, K Cash, to talk to you about some relationships I've been in, some crazy relationships. The first one when I back is back in. I'm gonna talk about the first one actually, because that's kind of like going in order. I talked to this guy, and he had just got out of jail. I met him at a gas station in Atlanta back in '05. Yeah, 2005. And I met him. He was nice, cool, dark skinned, he had the goals in his mouth, bald headed. And he was older than me. And as soon as I got his phone number, um, I called him and we met up. And I think he came over to my house and we chilled for a while. And we got cool, you know what I'm saying? He was just cool. I went, hung around his friends, and he had a truck. He had a white truck, right? Expedition, I believe. So I'm like, wow, he got a car. I'm young. I'm driving the car to work, and I'm going places in the car. I let him see my car, let him take my car to go get it washed. Um, it was pretty cool. So he wanted to go to he wanted me to go to his hometown, which was um, Macon. So I'm like, cool, I go. It's a couple of hours, whatever. He said he was gonna go take me to the club down there. So we go down there and we get to the club. And first of all, he's checking his pockets, you know. And I'm going like, oh, here we go with this shit. Okay, okay. You think that you can get us inside? I left my money in my other pants pocket. I said, oh, okay, I'll let you in. Let me tell you something. Whenever you go out with a man, especially like somebody you don't know or y'all just beginning to know each other, or period, if you can possibly help it, always, always take your own money. So anyway, so I was like, okay, I gotta pay for us to get in. So we get in and I bought some beers, I think some Budweisers at the time. And he telling me different people that he know and stuff like that. And, nobody really even come up to him or say anything to him. It's like he knew the people, but he didn't really know the people. So, so I started realizing, don't nobody know you. You been in jail, in and out. Because I went and did my research, okay? So I know he been in jail. I'm like, but you been in jail, in and out. Don't nobody know you. You know what I'm saying? But we still had a nice time. So we're driving back in his truck. And on the way back, he's telling me about what he used to do. I'm listening and I'm going like, damn, so this motherfucker, so he broke, okay? I'm like, dang, he ain't got no money. All right, whatever. So Monday, I talked to him on the phone. I said, look, let me tell you something. If you didn't have the money, you just didn't have the money. But don't play me like you had it and you really didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like you had it, you didn't have it, but then that was your game. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that no more. So after that, we were still cool or whatever. We still talking. And one day I gave him my cell phone, and he took my cell phone to wherever he was going. One time we went to see his friends in his truck. So with the truck, I was kind of getting suspicious. Like, dang, how he always got gas in his truck? And, why did he buy his truck from Amigo Sales? And why don't I see no insurance information in the glove compartment? Because by this time, I'm trying to see what's really going on. I'm trying to see, if you really, what you are, whatever. So, so, um, come to find out, the truck was stolen. But one day I let him see my cell phone. I said, well, you can use my cell phone, I'll call you however, whatever, I don't know. So I called him. He didn't answer for the whole day. So I'm going like, damn, what's going on? Don't know. I think I was at my aunt's house, I think. Anyway, I was looking at the news. Come to find out, there was a guy who led a police chase that jumped out of a truck, ran into some bushes, and the police was like looking for him. It was the dude I was talking to. He was driving the stolen truck. A Hispanic person, he stole the truck from a Hispanic person. And the person must have seen him in the truck. So the person called the police, and or the police probably saw him in the truck or whatever. So it was a chase, and they got him. And so I could not believe that was happening. Like, dang, I drove this truck to work, flexing in front of my friends, just like, dang, that's messed up. So he goes to jail, and I'm just so committed, like, oh, he by himself, he don't have nobody to talk to, nothing's going on or whatever. So I decided to, start visiting him in jail or whatever. That was dumb. Keep in mind, I was like 22, 23. So I'm not even like 25 yet. So it's like I'm just wilding. So I visit him in jail, go down there. You can't wear certain clothes down the Fulton County Rice Street. You can only wear certain clothes and stuff like that. And he just, I think he had just been conformed, I guess that's the word, to the system or whatever, that he was just so used to it. And it's like really, really sad, But I just wanted to be a friend and just hang in there. I didn't know nothing about that stuff. I didn't know if he was going to get out or whatever. I just was being a friend. I liked him, didn't know what was really going on. Of course, when the first time I got up there, he was like, man, I ain't do this, that, and the third. I'm like, yes, you did. You stole a truck. Oh, yeah, by the way, how he was filling the gas tank up, he was going to Quick Trip. And I guess back then you could just fill the gas tank up first and then go pay. So that's how he always had a full tank of gas. How he always had money, I don't even know if he had money. I guess, in my mind, I'm 23, so he got a full tank. He ain't asking me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. Except for when we went to Macon. That's the only time when he asked me when we went to Macon. Okay. So then, I'm visiting him in jail. He asked me to send him some pictures. So, I sent him some pictures of me. And, it was really nice. We write letters to each other. It just happened within a couple of months. So I met him the beginning of the year, May. And then by July, I think he was in jail or something like that. So then he calls me. No, I get the pictures in the mail. The pictures come in the mail, and I'm like, oh, this is so sweet. They come in the mail for me and stuff like that. And I look at the bottom of the picture and I see where he scratched out the person who really did the picture and he put his name on it. I couldn't believe it. So when I talked to him and I called him, I was like, oh, I like the pictures, but you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, you know, I'm the one who did the pictures. And I'm going like, no, you didn't. You didn't do it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. You didn't do it. I cussed him. I cussed him out. Do you hear me? I cussed him out. I was like, oops. I cussed him out. I said, you didn't even do these pictures. These are not yours. You didn't do them. I said some other words or whatever. I was like, man, you know what? I ain't got time for this. Don't call my house no more. You already in jail. So I mean, what's the point of you sitting up here lying? Like that's just dumb. Like you already in jail. It shouldn't even be a point for you to lie. But if you gonna lie, why would you lie about some shit you drew? You know you didn't draw it, so it's all good. It really didn't matter to me that he drew it or not. It was the point that it was the effort that was put into it. So I appreciated that. But so I just ended it. That was like the end of that relationship. So I hope that he's okay, and I hope he's okay, and I wish for the best for him. And as for me, that was a lesson learned. Like, just being young and just try to get to know the person first. Don't drive nobody's car unless you ask for information. Hey, where your insurance at? Where your driver's license at? Because I don't even think he had a driver's license. Like, I ain't even asking for his ID, did I? Ew. Or did I? Knowing me, I'm nosy, so I think I did, but I don't know. But just make sure that you get to know the person. Don't let nobody drive your car, especially like if you're young and you got your first vehicle. Don't let a man or a boy or whoever drive your car, because he drove my car to Macon. I had no idea. I'm driving a stolen truck. Had no idea that I was driving it, going to different counties. I'm in Macon. Like, it's just all good. No idea. So I would just say, like, if you're young, just get to know the person, and I did look up his background. I did look to see, I checked his records, but I don't know if that was something that, I'm the type of person I always believe in giving, like, second chances to, or, at least giving people the benefit of the doubt. I'm not just I don't judge a book by its cover. I like to look in between the pages and get my own understanding about something. So I think that was pretty much what I was doing. But I just thank God for the protection that he gave me, because it could have went worse. It could have went like a lot of situations. Like, I was driving with him when he was driving around, like, his friends, or going over his friends' jobs and stuff like that. And, I was driving the truck to my job, and, police could have pulled me over. I could have went to jail, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to be very, very careful how you move around, and just, don't be so quick to jump into a situation, kind of like ask before. And if the person been to jail a little too much, you might want to back down a little bit. But I was young. Like, I didn't know. He was just, as long as he was nice, he didn't, disrespect me or nothing like that. Or I didn't feel like my life was endangered or anything like that. I guess when you're young, you're just so impressionable, and, you don't think, you're just living, and it was just, it was something else. It was an experience, and I'm thankful for it. I wouldn't do it again. Nope. So I do a thorough background check now on any man that I kind of talk to or something like that, and just try to be precautious. And he was a sweet guy, and just he was from Macon, and I don't know if it was like given a, I don't know what kind of road he was on. I don't know what God had intended for him or what experiences led him to be the way he was, but I do know he was institutionalized by the time I met him. He was like 30, and that was like the oldest guy I had ever been with too. Yeah. I don't even know if he was smart. I don't know what school he went to. Like, I ain't know none of that. That relationship didn't even last but like, maybe was it even 90 days? I don't even know. It's just, we was in the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't even, weren't living together or anything like that. Just somebody I dated, somebody I knew. Something that was a experience for me to, experience or whatever. And, yeah, that was it. So, thank you for your time. If you like, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if anybody has been in the same or similar situation as me, and what did you do, or how long were you in that situation. I think mine's only lasted for like, I'm gonna say 2 months, 2-3 months. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long at all. So, I'm K Cash. Story time. Lights, camera. It's K Cash. Bye.